Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome back again to another episode. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be sharing this viral TikTok video, which is we listen and we don't judge. I think this is a challenge, and guys, a lot of people actually complain of this challenge. We listen, we don't judge. Anyway guys, I have a different compilation of video here which we are going to be checking out, and feel free to share what you think about this video in the comment section as you are watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and turn on your bell icon. So guys, let's check them out.
We listen and we don't judge.
I used to shave for One Direction concerts even though I was up in the nosebleeds because I was actually convinced that they were going to fall in love with me.
And how old were you?
13.
We listen and we don't judge. When I was younger, I bought the same purple shoes and purple hat as Justin Bieber because I thought it would help me become a pop star and get girls. You're judging!
I'm not judging. I would have loved you back then too for that.
We listen and we don't judge.
I religiously read Wattpads from probably age 13 to 16 and genuinely pictured myself as YN. Like I would read it.
What's
and
YN?
Your name. You insert your name there. And I genuinely believed that it was a part of my story. Like I was dating Harry. He pushed me against the wall. Like that was my story. Religiously every night.
You can't add stuff onto it.
We listen and we don't judge.
When I was 12 years old, I convinced myself that I was dating Miley Cyrus for about a month because I was talking to a fake profile of her on MySpace. I was telling the fake profile that I loved it.
It was probably like a 75-year-old man.
Yeah.
We listen
and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. Okay. When you were born, I didn't actually have a name for you until you were 4 days old. And I didn't even pick it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Bro, that's crazy.
I didn't want to name you Jordan. I wanted to name you Reese.
We listen and we don't judge. When I was 10 years old, at our park, I smoked a cigarette for the first time.
Shut up.
I was forced to, but I did.
Who forced you? Your brother?
Who you think? No.
We listen and we don't judge. When you were 6 weeks old, I was making a chicken pot pie for your brother, and I was breastfeeding.
I knew I was dropped.
I was breastfeeding you, and I opened the oven, and the whole chicken pot pie fell on your stomach.
How do I not have a scar from that?
That birthmark? Or it's on your leg. You think it's a birthmark? It's not.
Yo, what
Don't judge me.
Maybe we
Don't
shouldn't
judge.
do this.
We listen and we don't judge.
When I was 16, I got my first job at Barrows.
I know.
I was fired within the first week, but I kept going like I was going to work.
Shut up! Jordan Reese.
Bro, I was just going to hang out with my friends. She didn't know about Find My iPhone
You
at the
came
time.
home with cinnamon sticks like every night.
Yeah, I ordered those. We listen
and we don't judge.
She's tipsy, by the way, so
I am
whatever she
not.
says,
It's 28%.
let's go.
When you were a baby, you fell off the changing table.
You know, a lot of people ask me if I was dropped on my head
You
when I
were.
was a kid.
You definitely were. But you cried and you were fine.
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when you start telling me about something you've seen or a story, I start a timer on my phone just to see how long it takes you.
Dylan.
Your record is 9 minutes. That's your minimum record. That's the bar we set to get out of this conversation with.
We listen.
And we don't judge.
Every time that I go to get Kemp a Happy Meal, I don't offer him the fries and I eat them myself. He doesn't like them anyway.
How could you deprive our child? You know what? We listen
We listen and
we don't judge. I would do the same. Sometimes when you leave the room for a while and I hear you start to come back, I'm like, what in the world did she ask me to do? And I start bringing up these scenarios in my head. How can I configure whatever I was doing to make it an excuse for what I was supposed to be doing?
And most of the time I don't even ask you to do anything.
No, I would say it's about 50-50. We listen and we don't judge.
About 90% of the time when you send me videos to watch, I don't watch them.
I just send you bangers all the time. I'm kind of hurt right now.
I literally watch like the first 5 seconds.
No wonder you never respond to any my memes that I said.
But when you ask me, I'm like, yes. Because I did see it. Just watch the whole thing. We listen and we don't
Judge.
Okay, your turn.
I think that's all I got. I think I'm just like the perfect husband.
Stop. You have more.
I don't think I have more. Everything I do is to benefit our family, you know.
I have another one.
We listen.
And we don't judge. We're getting stuff off of our chest.
What all could you have against me?
After supper, when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so full. And then you go to the man cave, I immediately fix a bowl of ice cream.
This is not a hidden thing. I'm usually the one putting it in the sink.
Sometimes I fall asleep before I can make it back to the kitchen.
I will never judge for a good sweet treat. Everyone deserves a good sweet treat.
We listen and we don't
judge. I do have one. Sometimes when I pass gas, I don't tell you so I can look at your face to judge if it was a good one or not.
That's disgusting.
If like there's no word said or no face made, I'm a little disappointed. We listen and we don't judge.
That's so gross.
We listen. We listen.
We listen
and we
won't judge.
Once I was really ill at yours and you were at work and I stayed home and I accidentally shut myself in your bed. Anyway, we listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. One time we was watching Netflix and we was watching Wolf of Wall Street and I saw Margot Robbie on the TV and I got a boner so I had to hide it with a pillow so you wouldn't get annoyed at me.
Oh, fair. Fine. We listen and we don't
listen and
judge.
we won't judge.
In the morning, I pretend to get up and go to the toilet every morning without fail, which is only because I don't want to kiss you because your breath stinks of absolute dog arse and it makes me feel quite queasy. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen. Sorry, son, your mother's pissing me off. We listen and we don't judge. Well, how about this? When we go out and you ask me if your makeup's all right and it looks like shit, I say, yeah, it's fine because I don't want you to go out to the mirror and waste my time. I'd rather just go out and just get embarrassed by her. And also, by the way, most of the time when we go out, I can see your hair extension tape, even though you say, you know. But anyway, we listen and we do judge. Don't judge.
Guys, it's a beautiful challenge though. You could see their faces reaction. You know, sometimes when they are making the confession, you feel like, what is he saying? You don't have the right to judge that person. But guys, there is something I want to say concerning this trending TikTok viral video, because a time is going to come when you will listen and you will judge, and when you will hold responsible for whatever you say. And guys, you know, this is social media and it's not everything that you put on social media. There's one particular one that I watched, I need this same trendy video, and the man confessed to his pregnant loving wife and said that sometimes I used to dream and I see myself with a lady and kissing, and the wife was like, what do you mean? And a lot of people complained concerning that viral video. People complained a lot, and people were even telling the wife to divorce the husband, why should the husband make this kind of a confession that the woman should divorce the man. And the woman was like, this is just a challenge and it was just a dream, that is not enough for her to use it and divorce his husband. Though guys, the challenge is a beautiful one, but people should be mindful of what they put on social media, because social media does not forget anything. Whatever you put there is going to be documented in the few years to come, so people should be very, very careful. Anyway guys, what do you think about the video? What are your thoughts? Do you think that this kind of challenge should be recommended? We listen and we don't judge, that whatever the persons confess, that you don't have the right to question that person or to judge that person, because that is the name of this trendy video. So what are your thoughts? Let me know your candid opinion in the comment section, and don't forget to hit on the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and turn on your bell icon so you don't get to miss any of my future videos. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned, and see you all in my next video. Bye.